So, hello, once again I'm back on my all trustworthy Dell Alienware M17 R5 AMD edition. And before I will continue, I'll have to check if the stream works fine. This is very important. So let's see. Okay, this was a good first step. So yeah, once again today I'm recording locally and streaming on YouTube live service. And before I will continue, I will give you the system information using the system settings GUI and about this system. So here we are. I'm using Arch Linux with KDE Plasma version 6.6.4. Wayland, of course, yes. And the system has, as I said, an AMD Ryzen CPU, AMD Ryzen 9 6900HX, and the graphics, the GPU, is also AMD. It's AMD Radeon RX 6800M. The system also has 32 GB of RAM and 2 TB of SSD storage. And now let's go back to the terminal. Let me put it, I don't know, like down here. Let's zoom in a bit. And here we are. You can take a good look by pausing the stream, or if you're watching this on the YouTube channel, you can pause the video and take a good look at your own pace of the detailed system information. But I would like you to pay attention that I'm using the system at full 4K resolution of 3840 by 2160. I'm using the system at 120 Hz, and however, as you will see soon, I'm streaming and recording, although yes, at full 4K resolution, however at 30 FPS. So let's go and check that out now. Let's put the terminal here and take it away. And here are the OBS settings. As I said, full 4K resolution but 30 FPS. For the streaming and recording, I'm using hardware encoder, the FMPEG VAPI H264, and I'm doing this at 30,000 bitrate. The rest of the stuff are more or less just like the other times. What I want you also to I also want to remind you, or if you are new to Linux or new to Arch Linux, to tell you what is Arch Linux basically. So let's do that by using first the Arch Linux Wikipedia page, and it reads: Arch Linux is an open source, rolling release Linux distribution. Arch Linux is kept up to date by regularly updating the individual pieces of software that it comprises. It provides monthly snapshots which are used as installation media. Arch Linux is intentionally minimal and is meant to be configured by the user during installation, so they may add only what they require. And goes on and says plenty of good stuff. It has plenty of good information. However, the best thing to do is to come at the official Arch Linux website that it reads: a simple lightweight distribution. You have reached the website for Arch Linux, a lightweight and flexible Linux distribution that tries to keep it simple. Currently, we have official packages optimized for the x86-64 architecture. We complement our official package sets with a community-operated package repository that grows in size and quality each and every day. And this website has perhaps the best Arch Linux information related to the business. Of course, reading just below, it mentions the Arch Linux Wiki, the official wiki, and here it is. Arch Linux is an independently developed x86-64 general-purpose GNU Linux distribution that strives to provide the latest stable versions of most software by following a rolling release model. The default installation is a minimal base system configured by the user to only add what it purposely required. And yeah, Arch Linux can be considered to other rolling release distributions, especially the ones that are based on Arch Linux, the daddy of all things, or the granddaddy of all things related to Arch Linux. Anyway, the thing is this. I want to have a recap of everything that we have done so far, and in order to do that, I will just pay a visit to my YouTube page, my own YouTube page. Here we are. And then go to my playlists here, and then to the to view the full playlist for Arch Linux. I think this is too big. Let's take it like this. So yeah, we started by the basic installation of what it happened after I installed Arch Linux. Then I did some customization. Then I tried to stream at 4K 30 FPS and then at 60 FPS. And this was a great test because I even loaded all of the apps, or plenty of apps or something like that. Both of those streams, 30 and 60 FPS at 4K. Then I showed you that I had accomplished the cursor factory, my script of cursor factory. And maybe already saw there the wallpaper jumper. This I don't recall. Anyway, rounded corners. Basically, it's this one. As you can see, for example, this window, it has rounded corners everywhere. And also it has this border, this outline, this bright magenta colored outline. And in the background, my Vivaldi browser, it has this blue tinted outline. So all this is what it was called on this video, the rounded corners. Then, sorry, I had installed the virtual manager and I showcased my Arch Linux Arch installed script-based setup by having this virtual machine prepared for you. And then using this Arch Linux virtual machine that I had accomplished offline, I showed you in the past 4 videos how to customize almost from the beginning to the end your Arch Linux setup, especially if you want it to be like mine. Basically what you were seeing on my videos. Anyway, and also, as I said, today I'm trying to recap the things. So let me keep on showing you my panel, for example, what happened with my panel. This top right side here, this is very special customized version of the date, clock and calendar, etc. This is related to the weather forecasts. These are special applets that are related to the system or the apps or functions that the system offers. This is my own customized version of Arch Linux icon in order to match with the rest of the stream, the rest of the system theming. And of course, this is how my application launcher seems almost always. And this is my dock here on the left side. All these things I have shown you how to accomplish using the virtual manager virtual machine that I have created. And then there are other little parts like system settings related, for example like keyboard shortcuts that I have mentioned, or for example how to do stuff related to Dolphin, how to customize it to make it look like my own Dolphin. Some of the things that I have mentioned are easier than others, but if you will watch my video and if you will read my guide when it will be ready, then you will have no issues more or less replicating what you have been watching lately with my system. And speaking of the Arch Linux guide, let me show you, sorry. It goes pretty well. As you can see, it's about 19, almost 20 pages already. Still have plenty of things to take care of, but it goes well, it goes well. I have another idea that I still have to accomplish on my system, on this system. On the other systems in the past I have mentioned this. For example, on MX Linux I had just one word at the terminal that was taking care of all the system updates. And I have done this more or less on my other systems, and I will do the same for this Arch Linux system. So when I will finish everything, you will have on the guide one little word to be responsible for all the system related updates. And you will have just to type that or key bind it and then type your password and be done with it. It will take care of everything. Or mostly everything, let's just say, because maybe something will require your attention. But other than that, the command or the key bind plus the password, it will cover most stuff. Anyway, I mentioned before my cursor factory and my wallpaper jumper. Let me remind you, I will put once again the terminal, let's put it on this one. Let's zoom in a bit. I think this is fine. So if I will type, for example, wallpaper status, you will see that currently my wallpaper is the 169th wallpaper. Maybe it just changed. Let's double check it. No, it's 169 still. So yeah, and this way, because I know about my wallpapers, I can jump around by just typing wallpaper and the number, for example 168, for example, or just do wallpaper select and have this pop-up ask me for a number, and then I will do 169, or you know what, 170, boom. And this is the wallpaper thing that you can also have it on a keyboard shortcut and all will be fine. And also I have shown you about this that I enable in order for you to check out where I'm clicking with my mouse and which button, left, right or middle. This is right, this is middle, and this is left. And also my cursor factory, I will run one demonstration of it once again. And this is how it works. Actually, you don't have to do anything yourselves, but either run it through the terminal or have it through the key bind and do these things. It asks you if you have already in your system the KDE Breeze kit, basically. If you have it, you just select it, like I can do here, or you just click cancel, and then the system will download it for you in the background. I just did it on purpose, I cancel it. And then it asks you for the mouse cursor name that you wish for your mouse cursor. I will go, for example, testing goes still, and then it asks you for the colors. I will just use whatever colors now, for example, I don't know, this bright blue, whatever, and then I will use, this is the outline, the previous one was the feel of the mouse cursor, and this is the outline. I don't know, I will go with maybe yellow, bright yellow, boom. And then quite fast the system will prepare the mouse cursor for you. Here it is. And then you just have to go to the system settings and select the mouse cursor. I will do it like this, quick settings, global theme, cursors. And where is it? Here it is, testing goes still, boom. And the only thing you need to do, maybe after you will do this thing, it's after clicking apply, just read this one that basically advise you to log out or restart your system, but I will just keep on using the system as it is at the moment, and I will just go with another cursor entirely, like I will use, for example, this yellow red star that I had created in the past. So yeah, right now the worst thing that it can happen, maybe, it's not sure, because as I said, I'm taking care with my scripts in the background for you. Maybe if I will go to an app like, for example, Tenacity, maybe I will be still seeing the previous cursor. Let's just test it. But no, actually it works just fine. But maybe you are unlucky in another app, let's just say XIV Lancer. This maybe will not be obedient. Nope, this one works too. So yeah, the worst thing that I have had to deal was to just log out and restart or something, in order for every app in the system to be able to use this last selected cursor. But keep always in mind, this is I will open up Flatseal, for example. As you can see, all the apps so far, regardless of the technology they were made, they are all using this default cursor that I like to use at the moment. Anyway, and then I showed you in my videos something that I call God mode on, or superpowers to have for the user. And I'm speaking about the window management KWin scripts, like mouse styler and remember window positions. For example, maybe you have mentioned this already, when I open my Dolphin, it opens in this corner because this is where I left it the last time that I used it. So if I will move this here, for example, and then I will close it, if everything goes well, next time when I will open it, it will be at this spot of the screen. Boom. This is what the remember window position does. The KWin script, I mean. And if you have difficult apps to handle, it has a custom function that takes care of those apps as well. It requires an intervention from the user, but nothing insane. It's I think it's logical and makes sense if you will read how to go about it. But yeah, just try to do it if it will be required on your case. And the other thing that I prefer to have always on a KDE Plasma installation, actually I need it to be default on all kind of operating systems, but that's just me. It's the mouse styler KWin script. When I move my window, this is the default UI for the mouse styler, but I like to use this extended one. So basically, wherever I will place my window and in the size that I will place it, coupled with remember window position, this is what is happening. And this will be true when I will relaunch Dolphin again. So like this. Boom. So yeah, tiling solution based on the mouse movement. And also, if you still prefer to customize it further, it has at least two ways that I know of. One that uses some web interface, and the other is you doing it manually through the KWin script settings. But easy. If all things considered, it's easy. Anyway, what else? Did I forget anything else? I have shown you complicated apps that adhere to the theme, like Kdenlive, for example. Fully customized icons, cursors, themes, colors, everything. So far with this system, I think I've mentioned this before, I think, if I remember correctly, the greatest success rate theming wise, rising wise, than ever before. Oh, one last thing that you have seen it already many times, but here it is again. This terminal that I've been using, it's customized based on my idea of how I want it to be, colors, looks basically, and even how it functions in some hidden way. For example, if I have been doing some troubleshooting and I need the terminal to have the ability to scroll back like way more than the default values, I have customized that. I have customized a user. This I didn't show you online, so let's just go through it as quickly as possible. Basically, you can use profiles for this terminal, and then this is mine, the one that I created and customized. Basically, the system has this one, the built-in, which is read-only, and when you create another one for your own user or users, you can go ahead and customize them. It has plenty of things to do here, both functional and looks wise. So this is how you go about it. But these colors, etc., both related to the fast fetch and the prompt of the terminal. Sorry, these are done through code. Sorry. Code, like code, you can copy paste the one that I will have in the guide that soon will be ready. But yeah, I think more or less these are the things that I have been doing with Arch Linux and I have been showing you. So yeah, what the future is going to be like. First of all, in a few days, like either Friday to Sunday, so basically 24th of the month until 26th of the month, couple new versions of Linux distributions will be here, like one should be Fedora and the other should be Ubuntu or Ubuntu, however it's pronounced. Let me check it out quickly. Maybe it's here, this one. 23rd of April. Okay, so it's either 23 or 24. I don't want to go ahead and read everything, don't want to waste any more time on this. And then let's just see about Fedora. Oops, mistyped there. Fedora 44. Oh, delayed again. Oh, did I miss this? Okay, you have problem with ads. Okay. So I see that it's not 100% sure about the release date, but surely at the end of the month. Let's just try to see here, this one. No. Another link. Okay. Maybe this is the correct date, April 28th. So yeah, we will see. Maybe that's even better for my case. So if I will have Ubuntu to take care of around 24th of April, then it's even better for me because I was stressed about the dates. But yeah, this is for me at least good news. All good, nice. So yeah, until the new Ubuntu, whatever, sorry, maybe I will show you one more time stuff related to Arch Linux. or most probably I will go back to my old MacBook Air, and MacBook Pro of 2012, and then maybe even Lenovo Legion 5 Pro, and show you their own Linux distributions like Endeavour OS, Void Linux, perhaps the best Linux distribution ever, for the crazy ones like myself, and Chaos Linux, a Neri Noctalia solution, not KDE Plasma, which I loved. And yeah, we will see. And maybe I will do a crazy thing for a day or two, maybe 3 days, install something else in between. Maybe Pop OS or again Cosmic, I don't know. Or maybe some other, I don't know, Hyperland, Mango, I don't know. We will see. But more videos will be incoming. So yeah, I think I dragged this way too much today. This is it for today. And as always, thank you for everything. I really mean this. Thank you for everything. See you on the next one. Bye.